Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Gaze 101. Welcome to my BitChute and YouTube simulcasting together, record and upload it to their respective sites. My name is Dr. Gaze 101. Welcome to my domain of sorts. I'm doing gameplay number 5 of Halo Master Chief Collection online gameplay. First time I've done a gameplay in over almost a year. I should say it's about 8 months on BitChute, that is. To those who are on BitChute, just look back, search for it, number 4. Or for those on YouTube, you don't see any records of it because my gaming channel has been deleted and terminated by YouTube's copyright system because of some unknown rapper that I respected. Now all of a sudden just wanted to attack my channel for what violated his usage of his raps. And I use it for reference only to like montages or other matters at hand. So I guess he doesn't like that matter. So enjoy the show, guys. Basically, I got tired of the fact that I can't help others anymore, other musicians especially, because they'll attack you for copyright, knowing that it's free advertisement when you broadcast parts of their songs on your website, on your channel, if not either or. I can't explain it, guys. But please thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Donate to my Patreon, Dr. Gaze 101. Cash App, PayPal, everything's down below in the description box. Please, if you can. If not, share is fine. But let's continue on this matter about Josip ON Deck, the rapper, right? Yes, I have to mention his name because you might wonder who I'm referring to, right? So, basically, this rapper, I have to say, guys, that I respect his raps. He's a good rapper. If he were with more practice than ever, he'll be better than Jay-Z if he keeps it up. But he refrained from all his work online. He retracted most of his videos. He had a couple of music videos that's still on his website that he reinitiated or recreated. He used to have his own channel with at least 80 songs of his raps. Knowing that anyone can download his stuff on the internet, so why bother trying to retract everything? I admit that I have my situation too where I have past content that's very controversial, but come on now. So, basically, he's a good rapper and all, Josip ON Deck, but I can't explain it, guys. I just can't explain what was his motive for making all those raps over the years, knowing that he has to retract most of them, all of them, And I don't know if because of me, first because of me, you heard about me prior to his rapping more about anime and video games and such. I believe that there's something going on that I'm not well aware of. Most people not explaining to me. Because whenever I put myself out there on the internet, I was very paranoid and very homebound for a few months to a couple of years back in between 2010 and 2012. And by the time of 2013, when I got out of the hospital, I still was homebound for many days and months at a time because of lack of work, and I have lots of time to play video games, and never thought about doing gameplay, doing a game-playing career of sorts on YouTube or on BitChute, whatever. And BitChute started back in 2018, 2017, so I've been on BitChute thanks to Painkiller himself for quite some time. Oh yeah, I'm in game chat with you guys. Hey there, you just caught me. Alright, let's change this a bit. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, I'm putting the private on chat. So basically, yeah, I guess they hear what I said for the last few minutes. They're both and all this bullshit going on with these rappers. Not to say that the rappers are horrible people. Some of them are good people. I mean, you got Big Bill with his child support situation going on. I had to start that match over again because of my language, where I said through the game chat. I'm in private chat right now, so no one can hear me other than you guys on both the YouTube and BitChute. But Josip ON Deck, he could be a potential good rapper. He could be a very good, celebrity if he keeps his attitude adjusted. Because from what I've heard, Josip ON Deck, he's very not controversial as far as like the way he treats his people, his fans specifically. He treats like shit. He doesn't want to talk to his fans, and when he does talk to his fans, it's out of like, you know, some sort of like, you know, I scratch your back, you scratch my back type of sense. And it's like, it doesn't really work like that, Josip. If you're watching this right now, Josip, if you're listening to me, let it be known that you cannot just, you know, do whatever you want to do to some extent on the internet. Yes, you can do whatever you want to do to some extent on the internet, but there's some consequences behind that, man, because you cannot just like tell people not to upload your shit knowing that, you know, you're a good rapper. You're not going to get nowhere in life. And I'm trying to tell this to my other friend, this is weeks if not months ago I talked to him. He's a rapper in the United Kingdom. I don't want to mention his name, but you guys should know him by now. And, you know, he stopped rapping for a couple of years, then all of a sudden he's right back into making raps again. And I was like, I'm proud of him that he got his second wind, if you want to call it like that matter. But prior to that, he wanted to retire from all that rapping. I'm not sure why, but I told him, like, you can't make people not share accordingly. You have to let them share all together, all freely. You have to, because you're not going to get nowhere with your raps. I'm telling you, you're not going to get nowhere with all this control over your fans. You know, you can't control every single fan that will upload your raps to the free web. You know what I'm saying? You know, to the World Wide Web especially. It's one thing with the with dark web and everything else. It's like you understand that the dark web has everything to some extent that's just not there on the surface internet. So no matter what you do to try to prevent yourself from being spread out there, it's too late. Someone already uploaded to the dark web, or some bot, some robot, whatever you want to call it, you know. So yeah, it's ridiculous, guys. I have to say that you know, the rapper, the guy that I supported, I spent over $50 paying for some of his raps. I spent $50 on a couple of his albums. It says name your price rather than $2 or more. I give him $20, $25 or more, depends on what songs there were for the album itself. Now you can only find one of his songs or a few of his songs on Bandcamp at best. And he's not making no money off of that, I bet. Who really knows Josip ON Deck? Anyone? You guys ever heard of Josip ON Deck? Of course not. He's just a no-name rapper to most people out there. And believe me, I wish he was had better status than just a no-name rapper. Because I respect the guy. Even though he hates me or I hate him to some extent, but I still like his work. Personally, I don't like him. But professionally, I love him. I will work myself to death for him if I have to. If he really is into become the next, you know, Jay-Z rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be like Jay-Z, but he can't be the type of pinnacle of the rap, of that kind of rapper. Jay-Z ran for over 30 years, if not at least 20 years, rapping his way to the top, you know? So glad Jay-Z is part of the Freemasonry or whatever secret society is he's part of, it on the doing raps and stuff like that to notoriety. But still, you know, Josip ON Deck can do the same thing himself. Josip ON Deck, I believe, if you're listening to this, Josip, while playing my video in here with my audience, I believe in you. Just stop the bullshit. Just stop it. I don't care who's bullshitting with you or who's talking shit about you. To be honest with you, I may be saying I'm talking my shit to you, but it's not talking shit. It's just encouraging you. I believe in this guy. This guy, I think he's wrestling if he's rapping again. He may not be the best rapper right now, too late, but you can still have a chance in it. Ice-T? Ice-T's in his 60s now, and his raps still selling to this day. Maybe not as often, but his proceeds are still there. His Ice-T's raps, or Ice-T's the brand or the name of his per se, is him acting on the Law and Order Criminal Intent, the Special Victims Unit, whatever those sub-series of Cole on TV. He's been at it for 10 years almost. So just like that, you know, Josip ON Deck do the same thing. Maybe he is. Maybe he has some little proceeds going on that I'm not well aware of. But by the time he retracted everything, he lost a lot of credibility to most of his fans. I guarantee you did. I guarantee you, my fellow gamers, my fellow political animals, that is the case. There's just no freaking way you can just like not get away with things. Like you can't escape what you put into. There's just no way. The past is the past. I don't care how many times you get, how many lawyers, and how many bots to delete all the content, or to manually detect, like my channel, Josip ON Deck. You really manually detected my great videos, at least of what I made of your raps, with your raps. Just use it for montages, and I like your shit. I use it for rants, I use it for montages and everything else. And you're telling me you cannot accept that fact? People do what they have to do to get by. They want to feel astounded. They want to feel stress. Stress. E-U-S-T-R-E-S-S. Stress. So it's positive stress, pretty much. You know? I felt that way with your music. You have passion in your videos, in your audio, your raps. I can tell you put work into it. Now the last 100 raps you did, you basically it was no effort to you because you were natural. Back in the 2010-2011 era, the time you played that Page Heard rap, that was the beginning of something great. But by the time 2016, 2017, 2018, the latest 2018, you literally messed up. You retracted everything on the internet to some extent. There's still websites out there who still have your shit, no matter how much you try to look for it and delete it or make them delete it. Just no fucking way. Josip, I don't understand about you, man. I really don't. You did a great job. I gave you my money, and I was hard paying money that I made. You don't understand, Josip. You brought people together. And maybe not together in a kumbaya sense, but there are people out there who are like me, who are into anime, video games, other nerdy things. We've been at it for years playing video games. We've been at it for years watching anime, like Berserker, or Dragon Ball, or Naruto, or Bleach, or fucking Tenchi Muyo. Tenchi Muyo, my god, like I think you mentioned Tenchi Muyo one time as a harem and stuff like that in one of your raps, if not at least a couple. This is ridiculous of you, Josip. How could you? How dare you? That's what I want to know. Why? Why would you want to delete, manually detect, and delete my videos on the same time copyright strike them to YouTube, knowing that it's free advertisement to any celebrity out there? I don't care how big or small you are. Especially the musicians, or if you're any of you involved in music. If you see someone sharing your music, let them be, because that person will give you more viewers, listeners, more album sales, more ticket sales if you have a concert going on. And if you're not big as the Jay-Z's of the world or Kanye West, okay, no big deal. You're just your average rapper, your average town. You know, go and start from there. Let people know about your YouTube shit, business cards and all. Now, me personally, I'm not no rapper, but I'm a listener of music of all sorts. Rap, death metal, hardcore metal, rock music, and fucking, you name it, you know? I will support, if I love a rapper or love a musician of any kind, I will support them, even if it's one time. To the best of my ability, I might donate more than that. Which I did to Josip ON Deck. That's why I put so much emphasis, money, time, sweat, and tears into listening to at least 150 of his raps. I have over 100 of his raps. So you want to sue me on Josip? Go ahead. You can't. I'm just a Joe Schmo. You can't sue someone for buying your shit and for sharing it. Oh, sure, you say, oh, it's about the principle of all this stuff, then what? Why are you on YouTube promoting anime pussy still on your channel? Why? I hope you've been listening for the last 10 minutes, Josip, and to anyone out there who wants to share this with Josip ON Deck. Because this guy, he has potential. He may not be rusty still, after all these years of not rapping, or not uploading onto his channel, but I guarantee you, I even called him a traitor on his Twitter feed with Kylo Ren. I admit that he's a traitor because I thought he was into what I like by the shit. I just don't understand the fact that a rapper who makes millions, not millions of dollars, but at least thousands of dollars in sales of uploaded to YouTube with the ad revenue, I bet. Anime Pussy, the original Anime Pussy upload had about at least, what, 1 million views? Now it's only 300,000 for his second upload of Anime Pussy. That's his best rap so far to most people out there, to the average Josip ON Deck fan. Me, I like Kohai Bowtie, I like the Yakuza title, I like the fucking, what's the Loser and shit? The Loser rap? I wish I had a music video up there uploaded, right? If people watch it. But too late now, that only is audio. No one's not into preserving things anymore. It's all about money, and it's about how much to make of that money. It's not about long-term investment or long-term profitability, along with preservation of one's product or one's service or both. Like, for example, I'm hearing that Young Yeah and other people on YouTube saying that PS3s, PS Vita, PSP services are going to be shut down sometime this year, if not next year. I'm like, why? Why are you guys shutting down these services knowing that people are still buying that? All you gotta do is advertise once in a while, like here at Sony, we do this thing, the other thing, here are our systems, and buy it. And you can have people upload constantly, longer and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. I don't know, guys, you see me here having a good time with you guys, drinking some Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, whatever, trying to enjoy myself, have a good time, as I get older, more wiser, I become more knowledgeable. I may not be the best person in the world, the perfect person, or perfect to begin with, let alone that, right, But I do my best to support people. And if you need that support, I will give you that support. If you are something of a potential in my life, I will support you. Even if you never heard of me until like years, decades later, let alone people years and decades later, you can have like a year from now or a couple years from now, you hear about me promoting your shit. Just because of sharing or broadcasting it on my videos and stuff like that as a part of my montage. You gotta be some crazy motherfucker to attack your own fans. What's the purpose of you being a rapper, being a musician? If you're just gonna attack your own fans like that. You must be some sick, twisted fuck to do that. No offense to those who are offended. No, especially to Josip ON Deck if he's listening to this. You have to be the most odd man to ever live as a rapper. And I'm trying to tell this to my UK, my rapper from the UK, who have to get the logo and all for my channel. I told him this, and we were in discussion many months ago about it. He vouched for me. Obviously, he was in the conversation with me. He's the person I'm talking about. He actually. Okay, let's call him Kemet the Rapper. That's his name, Kemet. Hey, Kemet, sorry I had to mention your name, but you're a rapper now. You guys are rappers. You guys are public figures. They may not know what you look like exactly. They may not never know your actual facade of a persona or your profile, really. But, it's ridiculous. You guys gotta understand. People will share your videos, share your songs, share your raps, share all the music work you did over the years and not decades. I guarantee you, those unreleased tracks that were like Michael Jackson or whatever prior to the release of this year, that was because of some sort of preservation move by the company, by the music company, I bet. Someone inside the company must have been like, you know what? Instead of keeping it unreleased, why not just release some of Michael Jackson's music from 1990s and 1980s? And that's what they did. No, not all of it, but they will eventually release some, little by little, over decades, if not centuries. You know, it depends on the company, depends on who's in charge, depends who knows Michael Jackson's work from the inside out. You know, I only got so far, what, 10 songs at the most of Michael Jackson's songs and one album, the Thrill album, and that's about it. You want me started something? Got to be started something. You want me started something? That song goes back 30 years ago. People still play it to this day. You're telling me if they put it in a montage, they cannot use it for their own expression? And while at the same time they get free advertisement that's ridiculous. You cannot do that. You cannot do that to your fans. Your fans are your backbone of your success. By far. You know? So that's what I have to say, guys. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta talk about something. Oh dear God, what is going on here? And another thing with these players in Halo, you guys are like, I have no lives here. What's going on, man? I understand you guys are, you know, have nothing better to do than just play video games, but my goodness. You guys are so better over the years. It's almost like one against robots now. I remember back in 2008, just to reminisce my past a bit, you know, the first few months of me playing Halo, I was getting better at it. Little by little. But then there's that plateau when you reach in 2010, well, I was like 23 years old, 22 give or take. I haven't taken medications, you know, it started to affect my cognitive abilities over time. And I was just doing repetitive, stupid shit over and over in the game. And most people didn't like that. I was like, hey, what can I say? I'm trying to have a good time here, you know. Trying to be the next Rambo. Hey, I'm John Rambo. Yeah, I really do miss those times when I was dominating in the Halo universe, in the Halo, you know, game competition here online. It's not the same as it used to be, that's for certain. New players, new people, new faces. There's only 2 people playing? Man. Shit, dude. It's like 10 minutes left. And I want to keep on leaving matches because I'll be fucking banned for a few seconds to a minute. It's very anal after a while, match selection. Wasn't like this back on with the original Halo 3. So yeah, those will get interesting times. You know, back 12 years ago, you could upload a video on YouTube. You can do whatever you want to do to some extent, you know, as long as it's like you're not copyrighting like the crap out of the song, you know. I believe that there's got to be like a moderation between the two parties, the fans and the musicians slash makers of videos on YouTube, because musicians specifically, they have to understand that the computer and the internet that sabotage the music industry. It revamped the living hell out of it. You cannot just make 20 million people retract all their sharing of songs on LimeWire like that did back in the 2000s and thinking that that's going to be okay. It's just no way. No freaking way. You cannot disown that for your fans. You gotta live up to your fans and they're sharing shit for you. They're paying for your tickets. They're paying for whatever to keep you afloat as a musician. A famous musician, excuse me. If you're like a beginner or like one of those not so well mentioned musicians, like I remember there's these like people like who resemble like Tom Beck before Tom Beck became famous. Those type of people on MySpace I met their work on MySpace, their profiles and such. So it's like they have potential. It's just that there's just a saturation in the market of musicians, at least that. I believe that there's going to be a time and place where the musicians have to give up on controlling or whack-a-moling the internet of their content. There's just no way to get rid of it all. You're lucky that people are still listening to your shit after all these years, about decades. Michael Jackson. The guy died back in 2009. That's like, what, 12 years ago this year. People still listen to his songs and buy them on iTunes or wherever they buy it from. People still buy the albums. And I hope one day, when I get older, which that's kind of strange for me to say that, because I'm 33 years old, when I get older and make more money, I'm thinking about buying Michael Jackson's collection. Not the entire collection, but just the greatest hit collection, volume 1, 2, and 3, whatever it's called, ranging from remastered editions to unreleased tracks and stuff like that. I remember I bought at least one song of Michael Jackson just to support him financially, even after his death, because his family gets the proceeds for all his stuff. Like Blanket, if I recall correctly, that's his name. He's the son of Michael Jackson, so I have to say, guys, it's a pleasure and listen to all this shit online, all this music, all this audio recordings. It's amazing me. It's endless, and you cannot control all that. You just cannot. It's just no way. These people, whoever they are, I don't know, like, it ranged from, like, as young as 18 years old, like Josip ON Deck at the time, to now Michael Jackson was 50 before he died. I'm not sure what Michael Jackson was thinking, but Josip ON Deck, he just ruined. I'm sorry, guys, I'm going over this guy. It's like he deleted my channel for his banging with detection. I don't like that. I don't take that kindly. And she has to be a SpongeBob meme or of an anime girl. She's wearing panties with a SpongeBob. What the hell's that about? What's that about, Josip ON Deck? You tell me. Yeah, I'm tired of this crap. I feel like being stepped on every time I try to help people. Oh, I need help, guys. I need to spread the word about this music I'm doing. Then all of a sudden they do it through their own expression. Oh, you don't like that type of sharing. Oh, for example, Dennis Bakulo. You never heard of him, I know. Dennis Bakulo, he has like, don't say another word, don't say something. There's also badness eye and shit like that. Those musics, it's not the best music, but it's still good to listen to if you're smoking weed. To those who are weed smokers, but that's about it. He's not something special, but he copyright claimed both of his videos on my channel that I uploaded to my channel. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this to me, guys? You ever thought about I'm trying to promote any of you guys? It wasn't like I'm trying to make money off of you. And if I did make money off of you, then it was only 25 cents in my lifetime of making money. It's only 25 cents in advertisement revenue I made in my first couple years on YouTube. Actually, I started making advertisement revenue back in 2017 when the ad pops started all. Because back in 2015 to 2017, I was busy bringing revenue through my PayPal donations and such, but that didn't work out so well. So I don't know. You know, it's just that. Don't know. You know, I do my best to, you know, work hard, go to school. Whenever I can't go to school, if I cannot work physically, I try to work mentally, do office work and such. But I don't have I don't have enough experience to get those paying jobs. I have to do like you know, mediocre odd jobs like shoveling snow, moving stuff from package to one place to another place in storage. And now some of my health is breaking down gradually because of the lack of exercise for the last year now. It's been over a year now and 3 months I haven't exercised constantly, that is. And the last time I exercised altogether was back around September 2020. That was the reinitiation of the New York City economy, or in some way. Something like that. Because I remember correctly, Governor Cuomo of New York, he said that the gyms will be allowed open. But then I didn't expect to be wearing a mask while at the gym, knowing that that's an at-risk behavior or at-risk activity. Because when you're at the gym, the sweat is dirt, there's body odor. You know, what to do with all that shit. You can't get rid of it all the time. People sweat when working out. And you know what had the nerve, this company that does this thing, that does the mask wearing? They were also going to wipe down my own machine every time I use it. I'm like, I am not no cleaner at the gym. You don't tell me to clean shit. If you really want me to clean shit, then maybe pay for me. I go there as a customer to work out, to sweat my ass off, and to get in some kind of shape. Or to get some kind of stamina, or both. You cannot just do that to people like that. But no, people still submit to it. And I told her, I only shut the manager. She's one of the workers. And I was like, Miss, I'm not here to clean. I'm here to work out. I'm a customer. You know? I don't get these guys. I really just don't get the fact that, you know, we have to wear these masks and have to take vaccines that we don't need. And if we do need the vaccine, then why take 6 months later after the pandemic started, which is back in March of 2020? I think it was back by December 2020 is when the vaccine will be available to the public at the time, if I recall correctly. Even that still is something that not to be trusted up 100% fully. Yep. I thank you guys for watching for the last 30 minutes. I'm not sure with my ranting. I'll play a war match with you guys, and that's about it. I'll see if I can make some more videos for Medal of Honor, the first Medal of Honor game, because I'm almost done with it. I think I have one more mission left, about 3 more levels, 4 at the most, of sub-levels of the mission. Because I have to initiate the V2 rocket. Alright, 1 man short. We have an advantage. Double kill for the grave. Ah, that's so cool. Even though it's a safe for the grave, it's still a double kill. I get that every time. Not every single time, but every time I get from the graves, it's usually like 1 kill or 2 kills at the most. There's never 3 or overkill from the grave. That's very rare to see that. Alright, it's 3 versus 3 now, literally. I'm suicidal and homicidal at the same time. Alright, that was a good match, guys, right? Alright, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for watching my entire recording if you did, or if you can. If you listened up to this point, I greatly appreciate it. Please thumbs up, subscribe, and share. You know, if you donate, you can donate. Everything's down in the description box below about the description of the video and about what I talked about in the first 15 to 20 minutes of this recording. You know, and I'll touch you guys later, alright? I'll do a recording sometime about Friday night or Saturday night, the latest. Because during the week I have homework and classwork all together. I did some of my classwork today, and I had to attend a recorded class. So, alright guys, okay? So, have a nice night, take care, be well. If Josip ON Deck is still listening on this matter, or whoever out there in the music industry, keep it up there, my guys. Keep it. Keep pushing for greatness. I guarantee you it help you out in the long run. But remember, you cannot control the entire situation or people or whoever's involved with your career or with your success. To some extent, you can't control it. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But you cannot just like 100% it, 100% all the time for control every single aspect of the matter at hand. That's what you have to understand as rappers, as musicians, as whoever is pursuing in the music industry. And anyone who, as a whole, as a celebrity. You know, some people will share your videos. Some people will share your music. Some people will share your movies and such. But that's all you can do. That's all you can do is get yourself out there. And once till that time comes, then you get to break in the movie theater sales and the music and stuff like that. So, alright guys. See you around. Bye.